Hi, my name is Danny Sheehan with AskARoofer. We are here for another AskARoofer expert. This month, we are talking all about construction details. So, welcome, Will. How are you today?
Fabulous. Here in Texas.
Yeah, I know. It's so great that we're on the same time zone now.
Makes it easy and simple, that's for
It
sure.
does. All right. So, Will, today with construction details, can you tell me a little bit more? What construction details are critical to prevent leaks, and what shortcuts lead to premature failures?
That's a great question. But let me just say that, many times a nice roof has holes in it. We have holes where we cut for skylights. We have holes that we cut for drains. We have holes that we cut for the edges of the roof. We have holes that we cut for, just various things, whether it's expansion joint, things like that.
Sure.
All those points at which water, if not sealed up, that will enter the building are absolutely critical. So, from my perspective, if you get the whole flat of the roof right, but not around the drains, there'll be a lot of water in the building. So, if you don't reinforce the seams and, whatever happens such that a seam can break apart or it's not coated well or protected well with foam, that's an entry point of which then the water can come in. If you've got a termination at the edge and you don't seal it well enough, and water can work its way back into underneath the roof, all areas which it's critically important that it's well sealed. So when you get down to looking at the field, um, it's important, but the penetrations, the seams, and the edges are critical. And then the second part of that is what you do to prepare the substrate. That primer or how
Mm.
you do to install that detail the right way is important. If you are supposed to three-course it and you don't, you're probably going to see some challenge down the road. If you're supposed to seal it up better into the drain with spray foam and you don't pull it all the way into it, it's probably going to be a problem. If you've got a cant and you don't fill it up well with foam to seal it well, that water will find a way of working in between the wall and the roof deck. And so I would just say prioritize first substrate, and then those critical areas of which water, if it was unimpeded, would enter into the building.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's so important to remember that roofs typically do have holes, that there are areas that are a little more vulnerable to that water penetration. And so, really, details matter.
They do. And one of the things we like about spray foam is it's self-flashing and sealing and fully bonded, so it has a way of doing an outstanding job for those penetrations and seams and edges. And so, they become less critical because foam has got an inch or two there sealing it up well.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better. Thank you for sharing your insights with us today. You can learn more about spray foam on General Coatings directory on Ask a Roofer, and make sure you check out all of the other expert responses for this month. We'll check in with you again next month. Thanks so much, Will.
Thank you.